All right, let's start without Jerry.
Can we finish without Jerry?
We can start, we can middle, we can end. We can do whatever you want.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to That Checks Out with Damon and Ted, and no Jerry.
Yeah. Because we've already started. That's why. Wow. Hey,
this week's episode's called Ted Has to Hold the Microphone.
right, yeah. Ted's microphone is on the moon. If you let go, it will go into the stratosphere.
Just like this podcast. It is the Hindenburg.
It's to the moon. No, that came crashing down.
Right. But it floated for a while, and then
it
came crashing down.
Yeah, no, it's really funny. It's like Ricky Bobby. What do I do with my microphone? It just floats up, you know? But hey, on the bright side, Mac lubed the microphone stands. All right?
So it won't, as it floats up, it won't go.
Yeah. Good news, bad news.
Good news, bad news.
All right, hey, first, before
Damon has to work twice as hard. Ted, you're fired.
That's nice callback from the car ride. So anyway, we want to thank everybody first. We dropped a video, and man, for us,
Don't blink.
Yeah, don't blink. For us, it's been a huge success.
Oh, you know what? It's a good point. We can actually talk about it now. Like we
We
can talk
can.
about the process. We can talk about all of that.
Yeah, we
'Cause
can.
It was so much like we've got a secret project.
Yeah.
And
was
yes,
secret
go ahead. I
even for
cut off
me.
your thank you. Please, let's go back to the thank yous.
No.
Before we get silly and goofy, and
Yeah.
suddenly it's like, oh, we forgot to thank Nicole again.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to run down a list of everybody individually.
Yeah, could you leave Nicole out?
So there's no list that she's not going to make. All right. So,
did I forget anyone? No.
but I would like to thank
There's a
Dan.
drive home,
I
it's
would like
like,
to thank
oh,
Dan
no.
Healy. Dan Healy at Healy's house.
Oh, no.
So, yeah, that was terrible. That was honestly terrible. Yeah. Hey, you think we forgot anyone? Oh, no. Yeah,
No, we're
that was-
good. We didn't forget anyone. Oh, no.
Yeah. It was like when I needed to find a bathroom. That was the oh, no. Same oh, no came out again. Oh, no.
I forgot about that. It was so good.
Yeah. So, but no, so we put this thing out a little over, it's 2 weeks now. 2 weeks last night.
Yeah, 2 weeks last night.
And we're at what, like 30?
We're at a number.
We're
Let's not justify it right now.
yeah, but we're doing more than 300-400 downloads a day.
Yeah,
so,
that's true.
So that's pretty cool. Because for us, listen, we've had videos that have been out for like 7 months.
That have
We-
6.
We don't have 300 downloads on that. Okay.
We
So-
don't have 3 downloads on that.
So we do appreciate it. And we do understand that while we are cool dads, we do feel that everybody else that's a dad needs to see this. You need to share it. You need to send it to them. You know,
Yeah, if you got like a group of buddies or but like just
yeah.
throw it in that. Like
Throw it in a
shit,
group text.
Right.
Throw it in a group text. If you're 19, throw it in a group text. Somebody will give it to their dad. It's
Also,
all
make
good.
sure that they know it doesn't play unless you play it individually on your own device.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Don't watch it as a group. Have them individually watch it.
that's how it works.
Yeah, that's how it works.
That's how it works. Like, hey, I don't want to show you something on your phone.
Right.
Okay, that's how it works. So
Because my mom was like, my niece, her oldest granddaughter came up. She's like, oh, I showed Catherine Coldhead. She really liked it. I'm like, did you show it to her or did you show her how to show it on her thing? 'Cause
right,
that's what
yeah.
I need her view, Mom.
Yeah, what we need everybody to do is gift this, okay?
Yeah.
Just gift it. But honestly, so far, we're beyond blown away because this is all normal traction. This is not, we haven't done anything huge to promote anything. Or
It's just been
you
word of
guys.
mouth. It's been word of mouth.
It's you guys listening and watching, and we appreciate it. And thank you very much. So, and there will be more to come. We've already started working on it. So it's actually pretty cool. That said,
Yeah, that said, I have to renegotiate my contract for the second one.
he wants out.
How did you know?
You're like in the NFL right now.
How did you know?
I demand my release. I demand it. So there's a much better podcast
Yes,
I can play for.
I will trade you for the number 9 pick
Right, yes.
for future picks.
By the way, this is a little behind the scenes here. When this comes out Monday, we're recording this 2 days before. So the Bears just made me super happy. And I can't say they've done that since 2006. So I'm excited. That, we'll leave it alone because we're not a sports podcast. But holy cow, was I amazed yesterday. Now, that should be part of my week. But I'm going to tell you
Uh-oh.
2 highlights of my week.
Okay.
Okay. 2 highlights since the last time we recorded. These are my 2 highlights. Nikki 6 for Motley Crue liked a comment that I put on his post. So we're kind of no, it's not funny, Brian. We're friends now. We're friends. So what I'm thinking is I might 6 is one extra letter, but it might be like with Damon and 6. Maybe we'll figure it out. You know.
No, and this is the one time I disapprove of an extra letter in a name. This is where like I think that's too much. Nikki.
Yeah,
Take that out.
It's too much. You could have done a number and done no letters. But anyway,
Very true.
huge fan of that band growing up. They put up something about they're on tour with Def Leppard. They put up their plane. They showed the name on it, and I made a comment, and boom, thumbs up. And it's like, you know what? I deserve that because Nikki, 6 and me are boys now. So I just wanted to point that out. All right.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to That Checks Out with Damon and 6.
We still want you to read the intro. You're gone.
Yeah.
We still want you to do the intro.
6, how was your week?
Now just sit in the corner and watch.
I'll sit behind Jerry. I'll be less useful than Jerry.
No, but then we remember we
He's
used to
not
have
here
to-
yet, is he? Okay.
Yeah, we used to have to ask Mac oddly specific questions to pull stuff out. So you're like, did anybody die of a heroin overdose this week? You know?
Yeah, you're like, Mac, have you ever died of heroin overdose? Wait, what?
Then
Wait, what?
Then you just hear Nikki 6 go, you know, in the microphone. I know what you're doing, Ted.
Oh, so Nikki 6 is replacing me and Mac.
Yeah. Oh yeah, both.
I see what you're saying.
Both. So well,
He probably knows how to work a mixer.
That's true.
yeah. This is gonna bang. This is gonna be a real banger
Even
right
more
here.
of nap time for Brian.
So the other thing, my kid turned 16, got his driver's license, joined the 1,000-pound club, and hit the garage with his car. All in the same 2 days. So that was pretty cool.
Whoa,
Nice.
whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I've done some of those things.
Yeah. So have I. And I was really waiting for you to go, really? He's halfway to his dad's club. You know, that's what I was waiting for you to do. Hey, tons of fun. But anyway, yeah, that's with lifting in the gym. So they add up his 3 main things they do. It's like bench, squat, and deadlift. And he's over 1,000 pounds. So good for him. He's 16. Good for him.
I'm sorry. I thought you meant like gained and lost.
Right? Yeah.
Because I've been in that club.
I was gonna say, I
I've
bet
been
you.
in that club.
I bet you. I bet you. I've easily lost 500 pounds. In
I
my
will say
life.
excitingly, I am back under the weight I lie about on my driver's license again. So
Nice.
That's exciting.
Nice. So
I need to go back in and be like, I need to readjust this false weight.
goals.
you're the only guy that they roll out the truck scales and they go, "Sir, you're gonna need to step on this because we don't think that's you." Right here.
This weight is now true again, so I need to re-lie about it.
Right. Yeah.
I need to drop this down about
Yeah.
about 20 lbs.
Why don't we shave another nickel or 2 off of there, huh? Huh? Let's do that. So,
We'll shave a whole loaf of bread off this. Let's go. Come on.
you know what? I ate breakfast. We're good. We'll leave it alone. So, but no, like I said, it was kind of a busy week for me. What about you?
Well, I know we don't talk too much about what we do off screen, but I did get a promotion, so I have a new job,
Mhm.
and
Nobody likes to brag.
yeah.
but
Well,
okay.
no one should brag about this. It is my schedule really is absolutely horrific. It's a split schedule where I work nights, then come back in the morning, and then
Mhm.
work nights again, and then come back in the morning. I was in my car. And it was raining recently or snowing or whatever. And I couldn't figure out why I couldn't clear the windshield off. It's because I was turning on my turn signal.
Nice.
So tired. I was like,
and it's your car, not
yeah,
a rental.
Yeah, not a rental.
It's your car.
I'm hitting the switch. I'm like, this is the stick. Why won't anything happen?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, it's the other stick. And I was like, and the best part is I was starting my drive.
Oh,
So, yeah.
So you know you're out of it
Yeah.
then.
The entire time the car was like, driver's attention span is low. Please pause.
Yeah.
Like, no, can't. Got to go home.
Do you have the road awareness where it shakes the seat and stuff if you go over the
Yeah.
line? Yeah.
But also because it was snowing and everything, it was like driver assistance will be turned off because radar is. I'm like, so how are we going to have driverless cars if a little bit of snow suddenly it's like, nope, can't do this.
Right.
It's like bringing a Florida man up here to drive. That's his driverless car.
Right. No, but you're absolutely correct. It's like just a little hitch in the giddy up there, and we're like, you know what? This doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, not happening.
Yeah.
Not doing it.
It sounds like me when something gets just a little hard. I'm out. There you know, Damon. This is the first step of. No, I'm out. We're done. So I totally understand.
And I got the little more behind the scenes. We didn't record last weekend because I was sick, and I was working, maybe 18, 20 hours a week, a day, a week, a day.
Nobody likes to brag.
Last week. So it's Friday afternoon, and I'm driving home, and I'm like, I don't feel. I mean, I felt fine, and suddenly
Yeah.
I was maybe 10 minutes from home, and was like, oh no, this is not good. And then I told you guys I don't feel well. And the next day I was like, and I'm dead.
Yeah. No, we didn't record for a reason. I could tell just by how you saw your text and everything else. I was like, yeah, this ain't gonna be good today. So no sense in forcing it.
No.
Hey, by the way, you know who we didn't thank too? TJ.
Oh yeah,
for our last episode.
Yeah, that's correct. Thank you for coming out, Dr. TJ.
Yeah.
As a doctor, your mom.
Yeah. Well, honestly, one of my favorite lines ever on this podcast. It was at my expense, but I really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
He's
been a huge supporter and a fan, and he is still a new father. So the fact that he could carve out time, and thanks to his wife Brittany for letting him come out and have fun with us. Because I remember I had kids earlier than a lot of the other people. So people like, you want to come out and hang out? I'm like, I can't. And they always thought I was a real big jerk because I couldn't come out. And then like 8 years later, they had kids. And suddenly they were like, oh, I'm like, yeah, see, now I want to hang out and you can't.
Because I was going to say, now your kids are old enough to do stuff on their own. Yeah. And you're like, hey, you guys want to hang out?
Yeah, my kids are old enough where I can leave them. And if no one calls the house legally, I can't get in trouble. But, but yeah, no, it'd be the same way. Yeah.
Yeah. We used to have a couple we hung out with. They had kids that were a little older than ours, than our older two. And so they'd come over, we'd do like game night and stuff, and they'd have to run and take a kid here and then come back.
Yeah.
Then they run, take a kid here. And I never understood. I'm like, man, that sucks like that. And then it got to be me and I'm like, man, it sucks more being the guy running.
Right.
It's like you feel like you're bailing on everybody. So yeah, it was just something where you're not ready. You do it in different stages and your buddies have to just adapt or they fall off the face of the earth.
The difference is though, is that now that my kids are either, the precipice of out of school and going to college and everything.
Yeah.
And now they're still going to like, recitals and plays and all that stuff. And I'm like, I'm old now.
Yeah.
I'm tired at 7 o'clock. I don't want to go sit on bleachers and be like, yay.
Yeah. We both have old man back. Mine's not going to sit on wood bleachers. Yours is. Yeah. No, I totally get that.
Like your kids are still in grade school? Oh my God.
Right. Yeah.
Like my sister's one of those.
Yeah.
Sucks to be you, Wendy.
Because your brother's a jerk.
That's true.
So anyway.
Oh yeah, somebody like one of the guys that work was like, "Do you have a brother in Indiana?" I was like, "News to me, probably news to my dad too. What's his name?" Because they're like, "Well, then I met your doppelganger." I'm like, "No, you've met a lot of my doppelgangers because you could throw a stick anywhere and find a bald guy with glasses and a beard." My face is very forgettable and punchable at the same time.
I was going to say punchable for sure. Yeah, very punchable. So, but I had a stranger. Somewhat of a stranger.
Because you held your chest. I thought you were going to say stroke. No, I had a stroke.
I
just now.
Yeah.
And I was like,
today.
Brian, we're free. We could go home now.
The chair just backs out slowly. Yeah.
Hey, Brian, send the bill to his wife. I'm going home.
Yeah. She'll pay it. It's all good.
Well, she didn't. She didn't pay it the last.
Yeah. So what's funny is besides that. So what's funny is that, and I won't say it's a stranger, but it was an acquaintance, and I don't know how the group was talking about something, and they said the guy said he goes I just hope I die in my sleep. Right? Because we're talking about like end of life, this and that. I thought it got morbid real fast.
Did you grab a pillow and go, we can make that happen?
No, but he goes, I just hope I die in my sleep. I go, what if it's from a shotgun blast? That's what I told him. And he goes, he don't know me. And he goes, what? And I go, I'm just asking for a friend.
So he's asleep and someone shoots him with a shotgun.
Yeah. And he just looks at me like, how did you even say that out loud? You don't even know me. And I'm like, I don't know you. That's why it was easier for me to say out loud.
Yeah. I have no skin in this game.
Yeah. I will not be a suspect. Okay. Yeah. If this happens to somebody I know, they'll be like, remember when Damon made that joke? We think he did it.
My life will not change at all, except I might be down 2 shotgun shells.
Right.
Double barrel, bitch.
Yeah. But no, it was just funny because it went from like everybody like being all deep. And I'm like, first off, I don't like talking about that subject anyway. So I was like, how do I get out of this? And I'm like, oh. And he said that. It just came right out of my mouth. What if it's like from a shotgun with that? And just the wow factor.
Because like that grammar is important, sir. You didn't say you wanted to die while like because of sleeping. You said while you were asleep.
Right. Yeah. I mean, way I look at it, you take a nap now.
Yeah.
I'll make it happen. You know?
So now when I'm around you, I'd have to specifically say, I hope my body shuts down and ends its life while I'm sleeping to you. Because otherwise you're like, hey guys, we've got options.
Yeah.
We can throw him in a car.
Yeah.
We can tell him that's his turn signal when it's really his wipers.
It was Ted's dying wish. He was perfectly healthy before you did that. That was his dying wish.
He said he wanted to die to sleep.
So the last thing he said.
Not this sleep.
Wait, which sleep? Today? Tomorrow? What day? You tell me. But yeah, but the look on people's faces when they're like, why did that happen? It's like, you'll get to know me. You'll understand. This is going to happen a lot now, you know?
This is the least weird thing you're going to hear from me.
Yeah. Yeah. I could give you some business ideas that'll blow your mind.
One of them is called Death by Shotgun.
Yeah. Yeah. Instead of the Make-A-Wish Foundation, Die-and-Wish Foundation. I run it. Okay. All you have to do is out loud. If you just go like you're having a bad day, oh, kill me now. Yeah. Oh, done.
Have I told you about my shotgun euthanasia program? Name needs a little work.
Are you talking about young people overseas? No. Different youth, different Asia. Not in, and youth
I don't
and
think
Asia.
young people should have guns. No, you're missing the point.
Yeah.
Entirely different thing.
We're on different pages. We're in different books. I'm going to tell you that right now. So yeah, that was another thing for my week, but it was just like, again, the shock factor. I know people that know me. They understand that I'm going to say probably the most ignorant thing at the most inopportune time, because that's kind of my strength, and I play to my strengths, you know. But for a room full of, we'll call them acquaintances, to just be like, oh, they all had jokes going amongst themselves. I was the outcast. I was the new guy, and I decided, I'm not the new guy anymore. Let's see what happens, you know. Or you might want to watch the new guy, you know. Keep one eye on that guy. I could start it's big a business.
Yeah,
we could do that.
You'd run out of customers eventually, but. So
I have no return customers, and I have zero complaints.
What's your return on investment? Well, no one complains.
No one complains. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. You know, a lot of satisfied customers. Hey, that said,
hey, once again, thank you for everyone that came out and supported Cool Dads.
Yeah. And if you die in your sleep tonight, thank you for watching.
Yeah.
But what if it's from a bazooka? So, no, again, I realize I have issues, but now other people also realize that, so we're golden. Let me do a couple fun facts, because I kind of play off of this.
All right, fun fact number 1. If I let go.
Yeah, there goes the microphone.
There goes the microphone.
All right, first one. When serial killer Rodney Alcala was on trial in 2010, he chose to act as his own attorney. Get this. Reminds me of a Family Guy scene. He interrogated himself on the witness stand for 5 hours, asking questions in a deep voice, then answering them in his normal voice. If I'm in the jury,
where were you on Thursday? I don't remember. Which Thursday?
There's lots of Thursdays in a year. But if I'm in the jury box and I'm watching this, how can you possibly find this guy? Yeah. This guy's so entertaining. But he should not be in jail. He should be on a YouTube channel.
Do you know any of the victims? I don't know any of the victims. I rest my case. I'm not Randy.
The defense rests, Your Honor. He's also playing the judge. I don't buy it. He just sits up there in a robe. Is that a bathrobe? What are you banging on? Is that a stapler? You don't even have a gavel? What are you doing?
Bang, bang.
I already banged. We're done.
Already banged.
We're done. I got a robe. I banged. We're done.
He has enough voices where he's every member of the jury too. This guy seems super credible. I know I'd believe him.
He's a ventriloquist. So he just starts doing that.
Turns out he didn't kill anyone. Yeah. He just killed other personalities that he had.
Yeah. It turns out it's Jeff Dunham. Okay, that's who this guy is.
I haven't read to the end of the book, but I have to assume that they found this guy guilty.
Yeah. I don't know, because that's the only fun fact
David's
I have.
like, I stopped reading. I don't care at that point.
Yeah.
I laughed so hard at this guy interviewing himself.
I'm telling you right now, when I read this, I thought, because there is a scene in Family Guy where he does that. He's like, oh, tell me now, Mr. Ghost, no one can see but me, or whatever, you know. Yeah. And he's like, no, I didn't. And he starts like being defensive. Like, I did not. Like he's finding him guilty. Yeah. So yeah, that'd be so great. You can't handle the truth. I know I can't. I'm sorry.
It's like, I could see him in his deep voice. You have a subpoena. And the other guy's like, I object. And I object too.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. See? Wade what?
What?
That's exactly what happens. He's going to defend. You know what? Wade
what walks in. He's like, I might actually win one.
Yeah. What I was going to say, Wade what is part of that attorney team. So the guy's like, out of necessity, he's got to defend himself. Because he's like, listen.
Your Honor, I'd like to represent myself as my own attorney. Don't you have Wade what? Again. I would like to represent myself.
Okay, we're now a team. Okay.
Nuh-uh.
Hi, Jerry. See, Ted, I gave you a heads up.
Thank
you know he's here.
Well, you're right, because I'm facing the other way.
Yeah, but no, it's funny when I read that and I said, "You're so spot on, though." Wait, what, Mac? Well-timed joke. That might be my favorite line of this one. I don't think I can name a podcast, because I don't know how to spell it, but I would think about it. All right,
There's an N in there.
Yeah, the's an N. There's an N. And then
There's an N, silent Q.
Some shrugging shoulders. I don't know what it is. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is literally that emoji that it just.
Yeah. All right, second fun fact. We don't need wait what for this one. A guinea pig named Randy once broke.
I'm not Randy.
Yeah. Once broke out of his zoo enclosure. I get a lot of escaped animals here. And impregnated nearly 100 females in 2014. He became the father of 400 babies. Here's what it doesn't say. Were they female guinea pigs? Okay. Because,
they're like, looking back, we should have realized when he always was wearing pajamas and a bathrobe.
Yeah.
That guy was probably a player.
And he had a pipe.
Yeah.
He ran a magazine with scantily clad guinea pigs.
Play pig. Entertainment for pigs.
Yeah, play pig. Oh, man. Pig boy.
Pig pen.
Pig boy.
Pig pen.
Pig pen.
Oh, wow.
That's where you submit your own.
How many times did it happen? Like, after a couple, I'd be like, maybe we need a better enclosure.
Right.
Maybe at the 100 baby mark, they should have been like, you know what?
But nearly 100 females. Did he escape once?
Yeah.
Is this guy like everybody's rock star superhero?
This guy liked to have fun.
How many naps did he take?
Yeah.
Why didn't he get shot? Why did he get shot when he's napping?
Why does this big guinea pig sleep all day?
He's a giggity pig. Giggity. Giggity.
We have discussed it back in record time.
Yeah.
At a record amount.
Oh, but 100 females. Like I said, I just thought it was funny because it doesn't say that they're guinea pigs, but yeah, 100
that's
females.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my daughter's at the zoo. Turns out she's pregnant.
Yeah. That's a
Oh
guinea giraffe.
Guinea giraffe. Guinea gator. It's cute, but it's got a ton of teeth. Be very careful.
Could you see just like a tiny pig just dragging along a super long neck? Oh, that's unfortunate.
Walking backwards.
Yes, that's unfortunate. You can put that down, I think even PETA would be like, please. It's more cruel to let that thing live.
Right. But then there's somebody wearing it as a stole on the red carpet,
Do you think it was foreshadowing that they named him Randy, or did they rename him later?
Right. He's so
His name
Randy.
Yeah. His real name was originally Ralph.
When it turns out he didn't throw up 100 times, he did something else. But yeah.
Hey, we named this one Randy. I got you, boy.
I'm down.
I got you, boo. I'll live up to that name. Watch.
I got you, boo. All right, let me read you my last one. This is my favorite. And I've already had fun with the other ones, but this is my favorite. Sexsomnia, also called sleep sex, is a disorder in which sleeping people engage in sexual behaviors such as tug of war with themselves or initiating with another person. All right. So even if their eyes open, I cleaned that one up. I didn't say bitch this time. I cleaned that one up.
Their eyes open?
So even if their eyes are
asleep?
Even if their eyes are open and they make noises, they are truly asleep and unaware of their behavior.
Guinea pigs sleep with their eyes open.
Because
you got to keep an eye out for Randy.
Yeah, one eye open. That way, it's like a Metallica song.
With one eye open.
So you don't die from a shotgun blast. I saw it coming. I moved. I saw it coming. But anyway, so it's a real thing. You like to tug of war with yourself? Yeah, it is what it is. I cleaned it up.
I just didn't see it.
I cleaned it up.
I'm not going to finish that sentence. I just didn't see it.
But my thought is like, I never attended college. I know you did. Could you imagine having somebody in your dorm that does this, but then they're also a sleepwalker? That's like the world's worst roommate ever.
Especially with their eyes open, just like staring at you. Like, especially if you're at the bottom bunk.
Yeah.
They wake up and they're just above you with their eyes open, like, ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh. Can I get a new room?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm just going to leave school.
Right.
I'm done.
Yeah.
How do I vacate this entire place?
Right. But yeah, like I said, you add that and the sleepwalking thing, and it's like, we got a real problem,
Oh, you're about to see my oh no face. Oh no.
What's that? The old from Christmas Vacation. Best to just let him finish. You know what I mean? If he takes to your leg, best to just let him finish. But that's a real thing. It's a real thing. So
yeah, I would say so. Some of a similar experience in college. There was a gentleman who was playing tug of war with another person.
Okay.
Realized that they didn't have a rope.
Gotcha.
So went door to door to see if anyone had one, for safety precautions.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
did not re-robe to do that.
Oh.
Yeah, just door to door. Hey, no, don't have one. Please move on.
Yeah.
And I hope you knocked with your hand.
Yeah. If not, I'm quite impressed.
Like, I mean, just imagine, like you put your eye to the people and go like, nope,
Yeah. Right.
don't know what's happening.
There's a
Want
reason.
no part of it.
There's a reason the peephole is as high as it is.
Right.
Okay.
I would hate to be one of those ADA people.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. It's like, whoa. I don't know what's here, but it's a dragon, and he wants in.
It's for you.
Yeah. Right. You tell your roommate, I don't know who it is, but it
Yeah.
I
My roommate was Big Nate. We talked about, hey, Big Nate, this one's for you.
Yeah.
I believe it's Bigger Nate.
Hey, buddy, you're paying for this one. It's a pizza. Go get it. So yeah, I thought you liked that one.
That $5 pizza, it's for you.
Yeah, $5 for a loaf.
I knew it. I wish I hadn't said it. I feel like TJ when you're like, oh, you got a voice?
What's that? What do you call it? StubHub? Or what are you going to call it instead of Grubhub?
Chub Hub?
Yeah, Chubhub.
There you go. Nailed it.
Chubhub. Chub so fast you'll freak. He rode there on his 10 speed. See, he really sighed that time. Yeah, see.
I had to hold the mic to the whole thing.
Yeah. Otherwise, it'll float away. So I get it. All right. So here, let's go in. I want to do TCO of the week before we do TCO sells it for you, because I have a very extended TCO sells it for you that I've read it 3 times and I laugh hysterically every time.
So you did that on purpose because I can't even talk right now. TCO of the week.
Of the week, yeah. So
Established 2022, according to our new graphic that no one will see.
Very short. A man dual wielding raw steaks slaps diners in the face at a vegan restaurant, yelling, "If you don't eat your meat, you can't have your pudding."
This is a very
This guy's my hero.
Okay.
This is not the story we should have we shouldn't have come out of this. We're just into this one.
Chub.
You can't eat your pudding if you don't eat your meat.
Yeah. So anyway, if you're our age, you know the song, you get the reference.
Yeah.
If you're not, you have zero idea what we're talking about.
And this guy's just a total asshole.
Someone's like, well, from the song, and the guy's like, I don't even know what you're talking about.
I love pudding.
I just love pudding, and I hate that you won't eat meat.
Yeah, I just love pudding. It's Bill Cosby, pudding pop. It's right here. Gotta eat that.
No.
Okay, it was wielding steaks. I wasn't going anywhere else. Chub Hub. Anyway, so it was real short and to the point. So I just wanted to get, but that's the whole article. That's everything. But when I read it, I'm like, how do you, the guy looks
It's
like
a great picture too. His eyes closed. He's licking his lips.
he's licking his lips like, oh,
Thinking like pudding.
Yeah.
JELLO.
I love me some pudding. All right.
It'd be great if he smacked pudding out of people's mouth with the steak.
You can't have that till you eat this.
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Here's my sell it for you. Okay. TCO sells it for you is a little extended this week because it's so many screenshots. I love it. Here it is. I am selling a 60 disc Techniques SL MC4 whatever CD changer. So it's a 60 disc CD changer. This thing is in excellent condition and works great. I have included a picture of it. I'm asking $75 for it. Please let me know if you're interested. Best, Mike. He puts an attachment. There's the picture. So, from Steve. Mike, the CD player looks great. I'm interested. Okay? And now I have to keep blowing this up because it's going to go away. Does it have a remote? Yes. Okay, I work at this hospital. I can meet you tomorrow. La, la, la. So that's how they leave it, right? Cut to the next screen. I'm going to lose it. He says, just one minor thing, though, and I truly am sorry about this, but I accidentally tripped over the CD player in the dark earlier and chipped the side of the plastic cover. There isn't a screen there, and it doesn't affect the performance whatsoever. But I thought I should let you know. I included a picture of it. Mike, Steve, no worries. It's fine. What's your phone number? Mine is this. Fast forward. Steve, I'm really sorry, but I accidentally damaged it a little more. I really should have moved it from the middle of the hallway because I just tripped on it again. Unfortunately, I was wearing steel toe boots. It says a few of the buttons are mashed as well. You can still play songs 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, and 8 though. Okay. And it says, or just use the remote. It plays CDs fine. I've included a picture and show you that it's fine. So now we pass on. I'm telling you right now, I'm not even close to being done. Okay.
You think this is all a scam, or I already feel like this is.
Well, yeah, but he keeps damaging it more. Every time he sends the guy a picture, there is more damage. Okay, that ends with the coup de grace that you're never going to see coming. So he says, once again, terribly sorry about this. I'm going to knock $10 off. But you can see it's mutilated in the front.
Yeah,
right?
no, it is mutilated. Trash in the front.
So Steve, could you drop the price down to 50? It looks pretty bad. Sure, it's my fault for tripping over it anyway. Steve, thanks. Here he is. Next, Mike. Hey, it's me again. I was loading a CD player into my trunk to bring it to work tomorrow. But then a friend of mine called me. I got distracted. Long story short, I forgot it was behind the car, and I accidentally backed over it. But everything still works. So I'm going to tell you right now, I'm crying. And I know what's coming next. I know what's coming next. Oh God. Okay. Sorry, I got to get back in there. I literally am. I'm crying. It hurts so bad. Okay. Here's the picture. Okay. Okay. I assure you the CD player still works. On the bright side, the car must have popped that chip plastic cover off. I can't stop laughing. So it popped that off. From the front, staring at it, you can't even tell there's a problem.
Yeah, it is, because the front looks great, and then behind it is just totally flat.
I'm going to bump the price back up to $60. Okay. Once again, sorry, Mike. From Steve. Are you kidding me? That thing is ruined. What a freaking clutch you are. You don't realize it's behind your car? Now you have the nerve to charge me more? And we're not done. Okay, don't worry. I can fix it. I'm working on fixing it right now. Okay, I've got good news and bad news. There's a picture. Okay. The good news is CD player still works. The bad news is I was smoking a cigar while trying to repair it and accidentally set it on fire. As you can see from the picture, some of the CD player is melted. Thanks to my 2 months of experience as a volunteer firefighter, my instincts kicked in and I was able to extinguish the flames with coffee before too much of the CDs melted. It can still hold about 33 to 35 CDs.
What were originally?
And the stuff that melted on the right side wasn't very important anyway. So then it says, unfortunately, I drink expensive coffee, and it was nearly full when I had to use it to put out the fire. Therefore, I'm adding another $3 to the price of the CD player for a grand total of $63. My eyes are watering, like I'm crying.
No, you were dead over there, yes.
Once again, the CD player still works. It sounds even better than before. And it's in my trunk, ready to be sold to you tomorrow. I'll call you when I get lunch break. Okay? This is the last one. Oh, my God. Okay. From Steve, you must be stupid if you think I'll pay $63 for the charred remains of your CD player. I can't believe how badly you managed to F $K that thing up. You are clearly, or it says, how are you still alive? You have managed to make it in life this far when clearly you are too stupid to even keep a CD player from being burned to a crisp. I really want to know. Please tell me. And it says, I'm sorry if I upset you by pumping the price up to 63. I'll just call it 60. I am here to tell you, I have been sitting on that for 2 weeks.
I feel like,
and every time I read it, I laugh just as hard as the time before.
I feel like in real life, I'm Steve and you're Mike.
I'm oblivious.
How are you so stupid?
Yeah. How are you still alive? Yeah. So But anyway, if you're looking for a 30 to 35 disc CD changer
At this point.
Yeah.
By the time you get it, it might be down to 4.
Right. So I really thought, first off, either this is two buddies or a guy that concocted this, or it really is a guy that said, I don't want this. I don't care if I get anything for it. I'm going to see how long this guy will be on the line.
This feels like you would, after you had sold that truck of yours.
Yes.
And people would still reach out. You would start you'd start messing
engaging in a conversation. Right. Yeah. Well, I don't have that one. Do you have another one? No, but I might buy one. Yeah. What do you just start?
Well, Ted called in sick for the podcast. I have 3 hours free on my Saturday morning. Let's see where this goes.
Right. But I think we can all agree that what a major a-hole. Okay.
Well, yeah, that's why I said that you're Mike.
Yeah.
And I'm Steve.
You're definitely Steve in this scenario. I understand. But again, I'm sorry if I laughed too hard through it. My eyes are they're wet, like I was crying, because I almost was. And I'm telling you, I will share these pictures when this comes out on Monday. I'll just put up the pictures. I won't do everything else, but you will see the stages.
It would have been funny if he just would have, at one point, didn't even explain it. Just sent a new picture. Yeah. Of it totally flat. Said, oops, my bad, $71.
Yeah, that's just how you end it.
Yeah, that's just it.
But I love when he goes, I put it out with expensive coffee, so I'm adding $3.
It sounds even better. That coffee energized it. Caffeine kick right to it. 63.
It plays even better. Yeah.
You're negotiating the wrong way.
Yeah. Oh, man. I almost gave myself the hiccups from laughing so hard. Holy cow. That was amazing. All right, so we'll do a strange story. All right?
Strange stories.
Now here's a shocker. I have
no.
I have one about
hard pass
about an animal
that escapes the zoo.
Escapes. Yeah. I figured I'd play off.
Do you just subscribe to subreddit
no
subreddit zoo escapes?
No, but that would be cool. So it says I don't really go on Reddit, so I'm guessing that would not be good.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Just how tickled he got with it.
Yeah. So, crafty bear escapes enclosure twice in 1 month, puts zoo on lockdown. All right.
Hey, boo boo.
Yeah. His name's Ben. They all have names. None of them could be like, hey, that's Felipe.
Also, it's like, hey, that's just the bear.
Yeah.
Does he have a name? No.
Yeah.
He doesn't escape. He doesn't get picnic baskets.
Yeah,
he just lays there.
He's Grizzly. We call him Adams. It is what it is.
He sleeps in the winter. He yells at people in the summer. That's what the bear does.
But he's an Andean bear who lives in the St. Louis Zoo. He might not be entirely happy with his surroundings, considering he's escaped twice within 1 month.
Well, that's because his cousin's probably in the San Diego Zoo. And I'm here in St. Louis?
Yeah.
This sucks.
He keeps sending his buddy a picture of the arch. He's like, cool, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have half a McDonald's sign here.
Yeah.
That's their claim to fame.
Cool, bro. It's 80 and beautiful here. So cool. But it says the first escape happened on February 8th around 8 a.m. Zoo staff noticed that Ben disappeared from his enclosure. It happened outside of the zoo's operating hours, so there was no need for a full shutdown. Nonetheless, they initiated an emergency protocol. Now, remember, didn't we find out that's like a cold blue? Because it's not like an emergency.
Yeah.
But it's cold blue.
Like it wasn't a full emergency. Just happened to notice, just walking by, like, huh.
Yeah.
Sign says bear.
Yeah. Weird.
Hey, guys, no need to panic, but there was probably a hungry bear roaming around.
Yeah. Yeah. Could we open a concession stand or two? Because he's probably hungry.
None of us are paying customers. So we're not going to worry about
it. But it says it proved surprisingly difficult to locate the 300-pound bear. I wouldn't think it would be.
Right.
Is he like the hide-and-seek champion of the world? So he's used to being in front of everybody. Now all of a sudden he's like,
They find him because he's in the monkey house and someone gets hit by a really large pile of poop. Oh my God! What did that monkey eat?
He shaved his butt so it's pink. So he's trying to blend in. He's like, I live here now. You guys shut up. He's the new bully on the playground. So anyway,
that's the weirdest shaped gorilla I've ever seen.
Yeah, he needs to work out. He really does. Do you even bench, bro? Do you even bench? But eventually, staffers spotted Ben near the zoo's river's edge. I would have looked there first because natural instincts would say that's where he's going. Yeah. Okay, he was enjoying a brisk morning bath, so he was also not aware you were coming.
Yeah, because he probably had a very vigorous night with Randy.
Yeah, right. That damn gerbil gets out one more time. I'm telling you right now. Or guinea pig. Says the staffers prepared to tranquilize him, but the bear wasn't having any of that. Sensing he had some company, he retreated into a nearby wooded area. Smart bear. Natural. Yeah. Natural instinct. You know what's not natural? Being in a cage.
Yeah. Hey, we can't find the bear. Well, where'd you look? We looked at the carousel.
Yeah, he's not.
Yeah, we looked at the photo booth. We looked at the gift shop. Did you check the river?
You see the bear has 17 portraits of the old timey Western thing.
Yeah.
He's in all the vests.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's dressed up as the sheriff, as the showgirl, as the gambler.
Who took the pictures?
Then you see a picture of him behind the old school camera, holding the bulb. Like, who took the picture of him taking the picture? Where did he get the second camera?
There's 2 pictures taken here. Who took one of them? And just one of them. Tell me. Yeah.
Turns out it's Randy.
Yeah. So it says they soon had him in their sights and they had him asleep, aided by a tranquilizer dart. With Ben snoozing, the staff could drag back the unconscious bear. No more humane. Like, listen, he's getting drugged back. You know, you're not.
They're like curb, and there's like, oh, thanks, I would have tripped. No, for the bear's head, you idiot. Sorry.
Well, every time you do that, he's waking up a little more. It's like maybe if we would have carried him gently, he'd have slept the whole way back to the cage.
He's got his eyes open. He's like,
yeah.
Big Nate, I think it's for you.
Yeah. Chub Hub. So anyway, around 90 minutes, it took for everything for them to get him back into the opening, right? So the first visitors had to contend with seeing a sedated, groggy bear. Security footage showed that Ben had been playing with the steel mesh around the enclosure when his weight snapped one of the cables, creating a hole large enough for him to squeeze through. So that was his first escape. They actually added some stainless steel clips. That sounds healthy.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Sounds totally worth it.
Sounds healthy, right? With the strength of about 450 pounds. Cool. I'm going to tell you right now, I can weigh 300 pounds. If I run at you,
with momentum,
I bring more force than 300 pounds. If I lay on you, I bring the force of 300
like when
pounds.
You're somewhere, like maybe a rental house or someone's house, and you accidentally break something, and you just barely fix it.
Yeah.
So the next time they use it, it breaks. You're like, wow, what did you just do?
What happened? Yeah.
What happened to your CD player?
Yeah. That's my coffee. I want $3. But it says...
your CD player soaked up all of my coffee.
But it didn't, very absorbent CD player. But it says on February 23rd, he escaped again. This time he got out of his habitat around 1 p.m. in the middle of the zoo's business hours. Visitors were first to notice that Ben was roaming free.
Wow, this zoo's really interactive.
We actually called it in and showed up maybe 2 minutes later, said Drew Wilson, 1L, now no relation, who was visiting the zoo at the time.
Useless.
Despite being free among the guests, Ben didn't appear to be dangerous to anyone. Really? Was it a blind school that was visiting that day?
He was heading straight for the river.
Yeah.
Take me to the river.
He's got his Billy Bass.
Yeah.
He's just got it. Hangs on a tree. Yeah. Where did he get a nail? Where did he get a hammer?
Fish told me to take me to the river.
Yeah.
Just do what the fish said.
But it says, here's a quote. The bear was very calm the whole time we saw him. He looked like he was just having fun, Wilson mused.
Yeah, I think it'd be great if there's 2 competing announcements at the same time. Code red! Code red! Do not be alarmed. Everything is fine.
Right.
Code red! Right. Do not be alarmed.
Then they leave the mic live like, stop yelling into the mic, Billy. You're going to scare people. It's a bear.
Yeah. Like, leave the mic live. Oh my God, that bear's out! That bear is out! Do not be alarmed. Code red.
Yeah. No need to panic. If we could all just find a place that's, I don't know, bear proof?
Yeah.
That would be great. You know where safe is right now? In his enclosure.
Yes.
Let's all make our way
Everyone
into the bear's enclosure.
The bear enclosure.
Yeah, because he's not in there. He's not there.
Buddy, what are you doing in the bear enclosure? Bear's not here.
Yeah.
Seems like the safest place.
You know the last place he wants to be right now?
Yeah.
Is right here. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm going to stay where I know.
Then you turn around, you see like Randy smoking a cigarette, and you're like, and so the plan has worked.
They've taken the bait.
Yeah. This is how I get him to come to me.
Yeah. Time for tug of war, pal. Anyway. So where was Ben? Where else? He returned to the river's edge.
I told you.
He didn't manage to escape into the trees this time, though after a well-aimed dart, Ben was shot back into the enclosure again, within an hour of his escape this time. Not 90 minutes, but an hour.
They figured out the path this time.
Yeah. Although he seems to be intent on leaving the zoo, there's no good reason he is there. Andean bears are a vulnerable species that is threatened by poaching and loss of habitat.
I've never heard of a Paula Deen bear. I don't know what the bear, like butter.
I know it really doesn't like other animals. I know that.
Wow.
Yeah, butter. This bear's high in saturated
I like
fats.
how we both got each other's jokes at the same time.
Yeah. That was a grenade.
Wow, butter.
Yeah. Yeah. What's weird is we both hit a home run on that one. So, but it says, that through farming, farmers. Okay, Matt, are we killing the bears?
Yeah. What is this bear? A farmer?
They took our jobs. Bears in overalls pushing a plow. They're like, nuh-uh.
You go back to fire prevention, bear.
Yeah, not on my watch, Smokey. My name is Ben. I'm Ben. So it says he's staying put at the zoo now. They put him near the aquarium as he likes to look at fish.
Is that what they thought?
So here's the deal.
Like, hey, he keeps wanting to go down to the river. Why don't we put a fake river right outside of his enclosure?
So let's show him what he's missing. Okay.
Right.
And then number two, what we could do is we could just cut a little river path into his thing and put some water in there, and he'd splash around. You know what happened to the people at St. Louis Zoo? They'd be like, oh, look at that bear playing in the water.
Splashing.
He's so cute.
Yeah.
You know?
Now let's put literally a tease right in front of us. Next thing we're going to read, next week you're going to read, bear punches through aquarium wall.
Right.
Eats like rare tropical fish.
Yeah. So what do you have in that? Well, that's just a tank full of salmon.
Yeah. I was like, turns out bears don't just eat salmon.
Yeah. There's an octopus.
Yeah.
What did the bear eat? Interesting enough. A dolphin. Okay. Whatever was in that tank.
He had some really raw sushi.
Yeah. But no, so the last sentence basically says that considering he keeps returning to the river's edge, perhaps they should build him his own little river.
You think?
Yeah. So Billy Idol gets it. The guy that wrote the article is like, hey, you know what might be a good idea? How about if we just tell the bear, you want the river so bad, we'll put it right here.
We'll bring the river to you.
They just put a Billy Bass up there and a bucket of water.
We brought you to the river.
Stop trying to get away now. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. They would just like put a bunch of kiddie pools together.
Yeah. Right.
Just stapled together.
Is that like a green turtle? Was that have sand in it sometime? Is that what you did there?
The one that's shaped like a boat.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Then they got him a race car bed for when he hibernates. He's got a race car bed. It's okay. It's NASCAR. It's Hot Wheels.
I really want to be a bear. This sounds great.
Yeah, this guy's living a life. So, but yeah. First off, the Paula Deen thing, still in my head. Love it.
Well, I'm like we both said the name of the bear twice, and I can't picture this bear.
No, but it's 300 pounds. To me, that seems like a small bear.
Yeah.
Because I thought most bears are like big. See,
yeah. We can get hilarious logos of things people will never see.
Yeah.
We've named this bear twice. Guess what's not on the screen? Picture of the bear.
Or Paula Deen.
Well, thank you.
Yes. Yeah.
There are some good signs,
That would be so great, though, if that bear had its own cooking show, And it just seriously.
What'd you say, like James Dean? What was the name of this bear?
Ben.
No, the
Andean.
Andean and Sons.
Andean. So it's Andean and Sons.
Yeah.
Andean. Wait a minute. Is the bear and Ben? Andean and Sons and Ben. What is it? What does that mean? Is that the type of bear? Oh, see, now we got Paula Deen.
Yeah.
Now we're looking at her.
Again, not what we wanted.
Right. Hey, that brings back, though, I had an interesting memory that popped up from that. No, seriously.
Please tell me it wasn't in a certain bank.
My mom loves Paula Deen. So we're at Disney one year, and I find Cinderella, the fairy godmother, right? And she does her bippity boppity boo, right? So we walk over, I see her, I take my picture, I send it to my mom, I go, look, I found Paula Deen. I said it. The chick looks so much like Paula Deen. My mom had to look twice, and she's like, that's not Paula Deen. But yeah, I go, can I take a picture with you? She's like, sure, that's odd. Hey, another fun fact from the week, and then we'll go. But I just remember this too. I was trying to get some dental records for my son because we're going to do something for him, and I needed dental records. So the company that was trying to get them, that I'm trying to give them my money to do stuff, they claim they've been unsuccessful. So I call my dentist, and in like 2 minutes, not even 30 seconds on the phone, I go, yeah, this is what they said. They've reached out twice. No, nobody's reached out. Cool. I said, here's what I need. Can you email that to me? What do you need for me to prove it's me? This is what the lady
said. Did the gas station pop up?
Yeah, no, this is what the lady says. She goes, oh, we know who you are. This is what I get. Oh, we know who you are. You're the guy with the two awesome little kids, and they're not little, but with the two awesome kids, like that. And I go, yeah. And she goes, and when you were done getting your work done, you took prizes. You got balloons, like the punch balloons.
Yeah.
And I go, yeah. She goes, and suckers. And I go, yeah. She goes, oh yeah, we gave them to you twice. We remember that. She goes, we know who you are. We'll send you the records.
Your kids took nothing.
Yeah.
You took prizes that would accommodate both of them.
I just remember when I was there, and it was the first time, because I went in first and did what I was doing. And so I'm going to leave, and they have the bucket there where you take something. And I go, well, I mean, I was good. You know what I mean? I said it like that, and they're looking at me and they're looking at me and they start smiling. Like they don't know what to take. And then they realize I'm playing and they're like, do you want one of these? I'm like, yeah, maybe a little, whatever like that. I mean, if you're offering, and so I go and I take one of these punching balloons. I love punching balloons. The ones with the rubbers. Yeah. I love those. Yeah. And you get up in somebody's face and you start, I'm not touching you, and you're doing it.
Yeah.
So anyway, I take one of those. And then I go, and they start pulling it back, and I'm still looking at it, and I'm like giving a look, and they're like, "Did you want a sucker too?" I'm like, "Yeah, probably."
Oh, I do that all the time. It's like, is there an age limit on these dum-dums? And they're like, no. I'm like, okay.
But I take the sucker, and then I go, "Ooh, they have whistles in there." And she goes, "You can have a whistle too." I'm like, "Okay." So next time I go in to do, because they did like a scaling thing for my teeth, so I have to do half and half. Yes. So I go back to do the other side, and I'm doing it, and I come out, and she goes, "Did you want a prize today?" I go, "Last time I got 3." She tells me on the phone, I swear to God, hand to God, she instantly says, because you know how you have to prove you want medical records.
Yeah.
And she goes, "Oh, we know who you are." And that's just all I got. And I was like,
yeah, I have to send an ID. You just have to be a jackass.
You take your hat off. They're holding your picture and they're like, "Nah, still not you."
Well, I do that at the airport now. Like they'll look at me, and I'm like, "Oh, okay, fine. Take my hat off." And then like, all right, this way. I think like you're paying $6,000 in dental fees, and they're haggling over a nickel's worth of prizes at the end.
Yeah.
Oh, can I have the 3-cent whistle too? Thank you.
Hey, but then when I took the kids back, they're like, "You want something?" And Chuck's like, "Nah." And they look at me and I'm like, I'll take it. I'll take this.
I'll take it. It's still going. It's going to good use
all the time.
Well, I want to go back to the Paula Deen thing because she has restaurants. There's one in Gatlinburg, and one in Branson, and we spent some Branson money there.
Yeah,
it's all you can eat, but it's family style. Like you don't go to a buffet. You pick out a certain list from the menu, and they bring you. And I was like, I think it was like round 4. I was like, yeah, I'll have this, this, and this. Like, you can't take any of this home with you. And I'm like, oh, but I can. I don't know if you know this. Conveniently, I'm my own container.
Yeah. They call me Teddy Tupperware. Yeah. I'm all good.
I think the guy was good.
Then you push on your side and burp the air out.
When I called myself my own container, he just was like, "Giddy up!" And went,
yeah. Challenge accepted, sir. Yeah. I will be taking all of this home with me.
Oh, I can.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
I can at least take it down the hallway to the bathroom. I promise you.
I just paid $24.95 each for containers of Dinty Moore stew. I'm taking it with me.
So I love that we went off on a total tangent here at the end.
Yeah.
So we
went from bear escapes to you stealing from the dentist and me eating a Paula Deen.
Well, first I was offered the prizes. Okay.
No, I know what I said.
Yeah. Let's call them rewards.
Wait, what?
They were rewards for being a big boy.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. How's that go, Mac?
He's not being.
I don't know, but there's an N in there.
Careful where you put those N's.
Yeah. Where can they find us, Ted? Besides at Chub.
Yeah. You can find us down by the river. Yeah. After we escape our zoo. You can find us at thatchecksout.net. All the socials. That Checks Out WDT. That stands for With Damon and Ted, because I'm Ted. He's Damon. That Checks Out is a TCO Productions. Recorded for you at Audio High Podcasting Studio. Do not forget, come on down here, talk to Brian. Host your own podcast. It's fun. See how much fun we have. You can do it too, but don't take away our audience or numbers. That's for us. Check out YouTube, watch our newest video, Cool Dad. Share it with all your cool dads. If you have a dad, our dad, we're a dad, been a dad, anything that has to do with a dad, get them that video. Thank you for listening. We'll catch you next time. For Damon, I'm Ted. Jerry and Mac were here too.
Chub.
Jerry was late.
Oh, Jerry's late? Are you keeping the baby? Papa, don't preach.
I mean, was it late?
But I made up my mind.
You guys got 2 episodes worth of stuff?
we always do. We always do.
Do we have 1 episode worth of stuff?
We could go for 2 hours every week.
I'm able to talk for 2 hours about how I have to hold this microphone.
Fuel for the fire.
Fire. If I don't hold it, it goes up. That's what she said. You have a subpoena.
We need microphone anchors. Do they sell those on Amazon?
Just a little cord that holds it like that.
I'll bring one of Chuck's 20 or 45-pound weights. We'll just strap it to it. Throw it right on there. What is that? That's a plate. That's keeping the mic down. We're okay. It's all good.
Put my suspender on it.
I didn't know they were filled with helium. I have to tether them to the table. If you walk outside with these, they just whoop right up into the atmosphere. You're like, what happened to my microphone?